Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. Covering all conversation from dating to sports fetishes, this is Talking Points with Shabazz Davis on World Improv Network.
Yeah. Good evening, America. This is Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. I'm your host, Shabazz Davis. And first of all, I want to give a shout out to my man, Jerome Carmichael, who's been filling in for me 70 of the last 74 shows. Good looking out, Jerome, and make sure to hurry your ass back here so, I can get back to business. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got a very, very important topic matter to discuss this week. Okay. And this is something that I don't take lightly, as being an ex-street man myself. So I done did some work in the day, and I can see how reform kind of helps a man move on in life. We got two brothers here in the studio today, and they was former big game hunters, otherwise known as poachers, that was going out to Africa and South America and Southeast Asia, shooting exotic wildlife just for kicks. Kind of like gangbangers rolling down streets in the hood and just spraying into the projects for no reason. That's kind of what they was into. But they was bringing them back, So anyway, in this day and age, they decided that they want to turn over a new leaf. So let me introduce you to the first brother. We got Kevin Blau. Welcome to the show, Kevin.
Thanks for having me. Real nice pleasure to be here.
Yeah, you stoking up the fun for the audience right here. And we got his brother, Colin Blau. Welcome to the show, Colin.
Good eye.
Yeah.
Is it all right if we bring our firearms with us?
Oh, that's not a problem. I got some heat back in the green room.
Firearms.
Right.
Matter of fact, why don't you bring them out here? Hey, Steve, why don't you bring out some of them firearms and we compare them to the ones I have in the green room?
Be careful with the big one. It could go off at any moment.
Oh, yeah.
Goes off.
So that looks like an elephant gun right there that you got there, Kevin. You ever done fire that thing at anything?
Elephants mostly.
Elephants is probably the number one thing we fire at. We used to go pelican hunting very frequently off the South Cape of Africa.
Okay.
Use an elephant gun on a pelican.
Yeah. What does it look like when they're done?
Turns to dust.
Oh, okay. So basically, it's more like just shooting to kind of get some confetti in the air.
It's really just for the yeah, that's right. Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
He's got a really an itchy trigger finger sometimes.
Yeah.
Is everyone in the audience okay?
Thought I saw a jaguar in the studio.
I don't think there's any blood. We should be okay to proceed then.
Thought I saw a jaguar.
All right, there, wonderful.
All right.
I got a real wild card with my brother here.
That's
Just
all
a
right.
shadow. Just a shadow.
But that's just it. I used to kind of hunt myself. I was a former pimp, so I was hunting women, so I kind of, yeah, that's right.
Well, I've done that.
Oh, yeah.
Most dangerous game, that is.
We're the best tag team in the Aussie land.
Oh, I bet you
Right.
you are. And that's why we're here today, right? So how many animals, exotic animals, and tell us some of the places y'all done just capped some animals.
We've
and
killed
how many?
4,000 animals.
Oh,
and
wow.
really, the reason we stopped, we decided to kind of go in the opposite direction and prevent poachers from poaching is once Cecil went, there was really nothing else to take the cake. No point in the game anymore.
No point in the game. And then we were thinking, what's more rare than a rare animal? And that's a poacher.
That's exactly right.
That's
right.
That's exactly
That's
right.
right.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
few high-class poachers out there in the world, and they have good tracking techniques. They know how to disguise themselves. They have rifles to fight back. They are, as they say, the most dangerous game.
That's right.
And that's why you guys done decided to say, you know what? So it wasn't more for morality issues. You done did it because of the challenge. There were no more animals to kill after the Cecil the lion and Zimbabwe.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, there's one thing you really need to understand, and that's that my brother and I have a real thirst for blood.
That's right.
Right.
We got to
That's
get
right.
the thrill of the killing somehow. And
Okay.
if we could do a little bit better for the world by getting rid of some poachers, heck, why
Yeah.
not?
Like
All
fighting
right.
fire with fire.
Yeah,
Right.
it is. Yeah, it is. We can see that they
Right.
like that approach. And I know, well, you killed 4,000 exotic animals. How many poachers to date have you done capped?
I think we're up to 6.
About to be 7 if you keep your fingers crossed there.
It's okay. They got time to make that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we were very close to many of these poachers in the community. It's a small community, so
Yes,
many of these
yes.
are our friends. But there's nothing more gratifying than mounting your friend's head up on in your lounge.
Being able every day when you wake up and walk out of your bedroom, your boudoir, you get to see your mate's head on the wall, and you just know that you ended that for him.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
It's like an old Roman gladiator kind of thing. Out of respect, I just uncapped you. I put you on my wall.
A Roman gladiator would be a great person to kill and put on your wall. Absolutely.
Okay. Now, of these 6 poachers you done killed, they're all friends of yours? Or they just
Well,
acquaintances?
I wouldn't say.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I believe the hardest hunt we've had going after poachers had got to be Baron von Hepperschmeen. Right. Very wealthy oil and ivory banker.
He traveled in a tank.
He traveled in a tank.
Wow.
That's how he hunted his big game.
And so how did you get him inside the tank? You trick him out with some meat or something?
What we did is we airlifted the tank over a 10 million gallon pool, and we dropped it right in there.
Sunk like a rock.
Oh, man, that's clever. And you had no idea it was coming, huh?
Yeah, no.
We have no idea. We've not recovered the tank. He's still at the bottom of the pool.
Okay.
Yes. We had a helicopter with very high-powered electromagnets.
That's right.
Right. Now, did you take his head? Did you go into the tank and pull his head off, too, and put it on your wall, or is he just still sitting in the tank?
We're waiting him out.
Okay.
Wait him out. Yeah,
Waiting him out.
he could be in there. He might have a little bit more oxygen than we think. But until he swims out of there, dead or alive, we'll know he's trapped.
Got him on 24-hour surveillance.
Okay. So you want to go past the maximum amount of survival time that a human can possibly live underwater before exhuming his body and putting him on your wall?
Yeah, better
That's
safe
right.
than sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
understandable. Okay, so that answers my next question. I was going to ask you, do you always use a gun to get your poachers? But you just answered that question. So what other forms of, poaching have you done to poach these poachers themselves besides using maglevs for tanks and stuff?
Well, we have a new trick we're really trying out right now, which is
Right.
actually in action as we speak right now. I'm going to be honest with you, okay, Shabazz? So we have in the audience today a real live poacher who doesn't know what he's here for.
Oh,
He does not. And what he doesn't know is his chair has been wired up with electricity.
Oh,
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. I like. Oh, I can see who it is now. Oh yeah, the straps is coming on his
Yes,
wrist.
yes.
He's strapped down. He can't move. Tell us your name real quick, sir, while you in the audience right there before these guys have their way with you. What's your name, sir? And welcome to the show.
Yes, my name is Hans Gruven.
Hey,
Hans,
Hans, yeah, that's his name.
This is unacceptable.
Hans and I, me and my brother, we've been friends with Hans for about 14 years now. He actually got us into poaching in the first place.
Yes, I was your very good friend. How could you betray me like this?
So what did they tell you, Hans, to get you on the show
I
today?
said we were going to talk about poaching and give the sensitive side of our art form, right? And I was invited as a guest, and now I've been tricked.
You are a guest. You're still a guest there, Hans. All right, don't worry about it.
I don't feel like a guest. I feel like a captive.
Well, would you want some of my cheesecake and cappuccino, since that might be your last bite? I have some right here. You want some of that, Hans? I know the
would
German
have
people
Some
like
of it,
would
Hans. You know
prefer-
you like it.
I would prefer a strudel.
Strudel. Okay, that's no problem. Hey, yo, Steve, go back on my buffet tray and bring some apple strudel out
It's
here.
so nice of you,
Hans.
Shabazz. I really appreciate you taking care of an old friend for me.
Right. That was very kind.
Do you want ice cream on that there? I got the ice cream for you too. That's how I eat it.
Yes, of course. I
Okay.
want it a la mode.
Okay, would you like it with a fine Bavarian beer, like a Spaten or something?
Yes, a Spartan would be wonderful.
Okay, here's your Spaten and your strudel.
I
here.
cannot
Shabazz,
hold this.
look at
I'm
you.
tied to this chair.
Yes.
Like a homemaker, Shabazz.
Hey, Kevin, can you do me a favor? And since you're going to kill this guy anyway, can you feed him his strudel and pour
Absolutely.
him some Spaten?
I'd have a little bite here, Hans. Why don't you try this? There you go, buddy. And if everyone else in this studio audience would like to look under their seats right now, there is a small scissors knife, which I would like you to get involved and kill Hans here.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God, Shabazz!
It's the first ever live broadcast poaching by a studio audience here.
Right. This studio audience gets to take part in eliminating from the world one of the worst poachers in the world.
Truly
Right.
get to understand the pure ecstasy that comes from taking the life of a poacher.
Well, Hans, you got to be honored that you put you in such high esteem as one of the greatest poachers of all time, and that we're going to have you killed right here live on the air.
This is a small consolation.
Okay, well, good. You know what? I never had that done happen in 25 years of doing my show, so that's kind of nice
right,
that you could experience it with me.
He's right, Horns. This is a high honor for you.
And you know what, Kevin or Colin, would you do me a favor and give us one more little remark about what the purpose is? I mean, what do you want all the poachers to know out there real quick?
Well, we want the poachers of the world to know that we're coming for them.
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you.
We're coming
You can
for you.
hide in your mansions.
And
We're going to
that-
find
Yeah,
you.
we'll hide in your
America.
mattresses if you hide in your mansions.
We'll hide in your mattresses.
And America, that's the talking point. They coming
right.
for you.
Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. Give the Wincast your questions on Facebook, Twitter, or the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break of what issues the Win counselors can help you with during good, bad, ugly. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.